The Dallas Safari Club auctioned off the opportunity for a hunter to shoot and kill one black rhino, and the auction ended at about $350,000. Think about that for a second. Someone is going to pay $350,000 to kill a black rhino. Now, I should note that 100% of the proceeds will go to conservation efforts, and that's important because the black rhino is an endangered species. In fact, there's only about 4,000 to 5,000 in Namibia. So they're giving someone the opportunity to do that. And it is controversial because you have organizations like PETA that are saying, no, we can't do it. You're glorifying shooting and killing this endangered animal. But at the same time, there's an argument made that, hey, you know what? This is an older male. After they get to a certain age, they start becoming very territorial and aggressive with younger rhinos. And as a result, they can actually go after them and kill them. Mm-hmm. So if this is going to be an opportunity to raise money to conserve these animals, then we should totally go for it. So it's not really a black and white issue.
No, well, it's not black or white rhino issue. I have a lot to say about this. I'm conflicted. So here's what I'm going to need. Drop it. All right, court is in session. First of all, in Dallas, when they said we're shooting black rhinos, they pretty much said, you had me at black. Okay, now that's wrong. I denounce and reject myself. Second of all, I love the irony of shooting an endangered species to save endangered species.
Yeah.
Okay, only in Texas does that make sense. Okay, on the other hand, if he is a little out of control, right, and they need to put him down, and you could raise money while doing it, that's a pretty compelling point. So I'm a little torn on it. My final point, before I go to the other justices, and they'll help me decide this issue, is that the hunter, I don't know why he gets joy out of it. Like,
I agree with you.
I mean, you stand however many yards away, 300 yards or whatever it is, I don't know, and it's a fucking rhino. How hard is it to hit? It's like hitting the side of a barn, and you boom, 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 boom. Ha ha! Okay. I got him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go kill the black rhino with a knife, okay, then we're having a conversation. Okay, then you're a badass, and wow, I respect that, okay? That rhino's out of control, and you're gonna go, I'll give you 2 daggers. Come in with 2 daggers, okay? But you're gonna shoot it away, like, you know, like, what was it? Okay, how hard is that? I don't know.
Well, I mean, this person wants to do it so badly that he or she, probably he, is willing to pay $350,000 to make it happen.
It's amazing.
That's the price of a home in the San Fernando Valley, but still, LA nonetheless. That's kind of amazing.
Okay. J.R. Jackson, kill the black rhino or keep him alive?
Yeah, you know, I guess it all depends on the other details. Maybe we don't know for sure. Where is it kept? Is it wild? Is it just go grab one that happens to be old? Or is this one specific one that sounds like they have one that's older? How soon is it going to die is my second question. How much of its life are we cutting off? Especially if it's going to something else. But if those things are soon, like it's going to die in 3 years, or 2 years, or 1, and it's causing trouble, and it's in some particular place where it's actually hurting other people and not just normal wildlife, because there's other probably dangerous old animals of all kinds, then it's kind of like, you know, you put your dog down to sleep, you know, it's probably helping everybody out.
But I like JR's standard, like, it's like, well, if your dog's gonna have issues in 3 years, you know, might as well. I mean, you're saving the guy some rough years.
No, see, totally misconception.
No, I think the concern is how aggressive the black rhino gets after a certain point, right? Yeah. So if it's going to start attacking other rhinos because it's becoming territorial, if it's going to attack younger rhinos as a result of that, I don't know. Maybe that argument is
I think we're trying to control nature a little too much. That's one of my problems here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens. Older rhinos attack younger rhinos. Handle it. You know, so now we got to manage everything. Like, oh, wait, the rhinos got to be nice to each other and stuff like that.
I know.
I'm a little torn. All right, I continue to be torn though. I don't have a decision yet. Chief Justice.
I'd be anti. I wouldn't want any of that because it's like you say, how are you going to solve the erasing the whole species by killing them? Like, you're not helping. There's other options. I'm sure you could maybe have them live in captivity. You know, or maybe when it's actually dying in its deathbed, you're not doing anything different. The hunter's going to be shooting them anyways. Like,
that'll be better for the hunters. Like, it's on the ground. It's almost dead. It can't even move. And they're like,
exactly.
Got him! Right? So look, the problem here is that we don't know the origin of this, right? And so I might actually abstain for the first time in TYT Supreme Court history. Because if the origin of this is the rhinos totally out of control and they were going to put them down anyway, and they thought, hey, let's come up with a creative way to make money off of this so we can help the other rhinos, then I kind of love them for it, right? But if the origin of this was in somebody sitting in Dallas going, how can we shoot a fucking rhino? You know, and come up with an idea like, I don't know, isn't one a little old, a little out of control? Like, can't we put a couple of bullets in that one and then call it like conservation? Then I'm against it. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. At the same time, it costs a lot of money to enforce certain laws and have conservation efforts to actually enforce those efforts.
It does, yeah.
So as a result, like if 100% of the proceeds are gonna go toward that, and according to all reports, that is exactly what's gonna happen, then I think that it's justified.
We have a ruling. By a ruling of 2-1 with an abstention, an unprecedented abstention from me, you are allowed to proceed with the sale. Are we not merciful?